Hello, I'm John Hollaway, and today's presentation is about sponsorship opportunities for the local Yokel Avalon Park event. Local Yokel Avalon Park is to take place on Saturday, October 7th, 2017 in the Avalon Park community. This community is pretty familiar with events. They do a lot of things from food truck bazaars to events during the 4th of July, Christmas time, and movies in the park, as well as other cultural festivals. The great thing about Avalon Park is it has multiple venues. It has one specific area that has a bandstand that's equipped for the acoustics and everything to put major bands on. It has enough room for seating. There's parking throughout the area, both in paved parking lots and some fields that they have for overflow. And there are a lot of local businesses here. A lot of the businesses range anywhere from hair salons to restaurants. There's doctor's offices, and there's a few little like Pizza Hut and things like that, and some banks. The vision behind local Yokel Avalon Park was food, music, and culture. This is a festival that through the use of art, music, and food, thousands of people can share in traditions and nationalities, race, and differences. The festival is basically located at the heart of the Founders Square, and it will feature live performances, arts and crafts, games, food tastings from Latin, Caribbean, and Asian vendors, as well as New Orleans and Italian subcultures, and that's just to name a few. Getting into the target audience for the event is male and females with a median age of 41 years of age. Mostly it would be white, Hispanic, African American, Asian mix in the crowd, and the average household income is around $75,000 a year. The demographic of this particular group enjoys anything that deals with outdoors, like outdoor cooking events, any outdoor activities, music, dining, and pretty much anything that deals with family. One of the first sponsors I selected was Darden, and Darden has well-known brands such as Olive Garden, Longhorn Steakhouse, the Bahama Breeze, Seasons 52, Yard House, Eddie V's, and the Capitol Grill. The reason I selected them was they are a national company, headquartered out of Orlando, just 20 minutes up the beach line, straight shot from Avalon Park. And one of the things that makes them so great is their social responsibility. And the company has done about $6.8 billion in annual sales. They have over 1,500 restaurants. They have a huge concentration of restaurants in the immediate area of Avalon. There's 7 of their restaurants surrounding the neighborhood. They have donated over $82 million in grants for Feeding America in the fight against hunger. And they have a program that basically offers alternatives to disregarding food. The second sponsor I selected was Coca-Cola Bottling Company, the consolidated company out of Orlando. And they have a long history of reaching out to those that are in the community. They support a lot of local programs like the YMCA youth programs, Habitat for Humanity. They volunteer at homeless shelters, food banks, hospices, and community centers, and have done a ton of fundraising efforts for veterans, cancer, firefighters, and law enforcement. Their product is Dasani water, which I thought would be a good fit for this. I didn't want to do alcohol or anything of that nature because a lot of the local businesses here sell liquor, and I didn't want to step on any toes. Now, the next one I teamed up with is for sponsorship 3 is Orlando Weekly. Orlando Weekly is a publication for alternative news in the greater Orlando area, and they distribute more than 40,000 issues every Thursday to more than 1,100 locations. They would be an ideal fit simply because they put calendars of events and they talk about the Orlando nightlife, art, food, and music festivals, and even top picks for restaurants and bars in the greater Orlando area. And then the last one is the local business in Avalon Park, which is the Graphics Factory. And the Graphics Factory does t-shirt printing and screen printing, posters, flyers, even do logo design and web development. He donates a lot to local affiliates for youth soccer, the YMCA, and the local schools. And then here is a sponsorship at glance. As you can see, their Uh, Great benefits to being the top tier, and there still are some pretty good benefits to being even in the bottom tier level. Uh, but for the most part, the free tickets sets them apart, and the amount for VIPs uh, and general admission is what makes a big difference in the sponsorship at a glance. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and here's a list of my references.